Hello.
Hey Emily, how are you?
I am doing well. How are you?
Fantastic.
How's your
Fantastic.
Are you doing anything fun for like Halloween today?
No, I mean I have a 11-year-old and 8-year-old, and my 11-year-old's finally old enough to where she is wanting to go trick-or-treating with her friends. Middle school is she's getting her independence. My 8-year-old's going to go with her,
Oh
uh,
wow.
going to go with her girlfriend and my wife, and they're going to go just drive around the neighborhood while I work.
There
So,
you go.
yeah.
Fun, fun.
What about you?
Um, I have a flight tomorrow morning at 5:20 a.m. So the thoughts of being social at all tonight don't sound like that exciting to me. I do have a party that I may or may not swing by to and say hey to some friends, but
That's
I'm not
exhausting.
gonna.
Yeah, it's
What's up?
exhausting. It's exhausting.
Yeah, and I feel like I've been kind of social this week, and yeah, I need to order in Thai food and just like do nothing tonight is kind of how I feel.
And that sounds incredible to me.
Yeah, it does sound perfect to me
Yeah.
too. So, um, but yeah, those are my crazy plans for the night. Honestly, would love to catch up on a little bit of work. I've been on a good bit of calls and stuff today. So yeah,
Yeah.
have we
Yeah.
chatted before?
Yeah. We talked like I think it was like July.
Yeah. Okay.
Um because it was I'm trying to remember. It was like June or July.
Yeah.
But it was
I
like
want to say it was I think it was July, but I could be wrong there.
wasn't it your sister-in-law or your sister or somebody lived in like Gwinnett County or Swanee or somebody lived
Yeah.
close to
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
That's
She
right.
was in she was in no, not Swanee. She was in Gainesville,
That's right.
Georgia.
That's right. That's right.
Um and she actually has since moved back to St. Augustine, which is where we're originally from.
Good for her. And she got the hell out
Um
of here.
yeah, she did. And funny enough, I'm actually where I'm flying tomorrow morning is Atlanta for we're driving an hour and a half once we land in Atlanta to somewhere kind of in the mountains for a wedding. My cousin's getting married.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where yeah, do you know what you so you don't know where in the mountains? I'm assuming probably like Helen or Dahlonega or Blue Ridge
Give me a
somewhere.
sec. I'll tell you. Let's see here. I'm pulling up. It's in Dawsonville.
Okay.
Where's that?
Yeah, it's in the it's BFE. It's the most there's it's a big okay, so if you like cheeseburgers, you like junk, you probably don't eat a lot of junk food. I don't eat a lot of junk food, but if you get
What,
an
they make like a
opportunity,
mean cheeseburger over there?
there's a so Bill Elliott, okay, is a very famous NASCAR driver, and he's from Dawsonville, and he has
Okay.
his own restaurant. It's called the Dawsonville Pool Room. It is a hole in the wall restaurant, but they make the absolute best cheeseburgers. Like it's
What?
just
I didn't get the second word. Pool room?
pool room. Yep, like pool table.
Pool.
Yep, like pool like a pool
Yeah.
hall.
Okay. Well, maybe that will be where we grab a lunch when we arrive tomorrow.
Yeah, that's about
But
that's
maybe I feel like a greasy burger will make me feel ill before I'm at a wedding. So maybe that's
yes,
not the
agreed.
move.
Yeah, agreed. It's not. It's definitely like hangover food once a
Gotcha.
month, once every couple months kind of deal. But
There we go. Nice. Why, whatever brings you over to that area? Like, why would you like, do you guys do work out there or like
yeah,
why would
so there is a handful. So I'll go through Dawsonville. There is a handful of high end communities that are north of there that are in the mountains,
okay.
and those are all that's my target demographic, right? So
Nice.
that's kind of if I swing through there, that's about it.
When I say it is in the mountains, like, is that accurate or is it not
Yeah,
really
you're it's a mountain. I mean, it is. You're there.
okay?
You're right next to the mountain. So wherever they get pretty, the venue's probably going to be beautiful, I'm sure.
It's uh uh Ami Kalola Lodge.
Amicalola,
Yeah.
close enough. Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
No, I know where Amicalola is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, that's pretty. That's a pretty
Yeah,
place.
it should be nice. I'm not too. This is our 10th wedding of the year, so
God,
I am very, very wedding
miserable,
out.
miserable. Who
Yeah.
gets married in November anyway? Whatever.
Well, let's talk about you. How have things been?
Hold on, let me. Can you hear me? I got the landscaper. Can you hear the background noise? These
A
landscapers.
little bit. It's
Okay.
not too bad.
Yeah. So I know we talked, and for whatever reason, I don't know why we didn't reconnect. Something happened. Um, something happened and we didn't reconnect, and I ended up having to go. Like, I needed to do. So I've front loaded everything, Emily. So let me like, it's a big ass story, right? So I pretty much have. I am all in on Dan Kennedy, right? So I have done everything Dan Kennedy for like 4 months. I've
Okay.
done like direct mail, right? Like I've set up all these campaigns, I've set up all this shit. And then I typed out my VSL. I had multiple VSLs, like different VSLs and different variations, and couldn't make a decision, couldn't decide what I wanted to do. And it was like the
Okay.
day before I had scheduled this studio time at a place in Athens where they were going to film it and edit it, right, and do all the professional lighting and
Who are
everything
you who are you going to use to do that?
to do the filming.
Yeah.
It was I can't remember the name of it. It's like what.
Oh, you were literally just going to be hiring like a local filming
Right,
like
right,
type
right. Yeah,
of
that's
video
that's all.
company.
Yeah, that's all they do.
I got
They have like a studio. They have like a video room, and then they have like a podcast
Yeah,
room.
yeah, yeah.
They have like it's like a shared space, but for like audio and video. So
Cool.
you could either go in there and do your own shit, or you could hire the people that they have, and then they could do it all. So I ended up, and the night before my VSL, I was like, this is trash. Like, I need somebody to read this. I want somebody to look at this. So I found this company that could do a VSL in like 24 hours. So I ended up hiring these guys to do a VSL, and and then the guy called me the next day, and they gave me the VSL, and I thought it was banger, right? I mean, it was like it was good, right? But again,
Cool.
what I think and what converts are two totally different. Like, who gives a shit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Like, results are all that matter. So he talked to me, and he's like, dude, he's like, asking me all these questions about like my business model, about like what our average ticket price is, like what our demographics are. And then he was like, he's like, okay, he's like, normally, he's like, we do the VSL as a sales magnet, right? To kind of like get you guys in. And then we want to come back and partner with you to do your marketing. He's like, and we try to upsell you and get you on a monthly retainer to run all your marketing for you. He's like, but we want to partner with you and we just want to do it on profit sharing. He's like, so
Okay.
we don't want you to pay us anything. The only thing we want you to do is ad spend. He's like, you just be in charge of ad spend, and we'll do all your creatives. We'll do all your Facebook marketing, all your meta stuff. And this has been since August, right?
Okay.
So it's been about 2 months. Um, I he's using he's I wanted to see if we were a good fit because I like your stuff, right? Like, I like your content, and you're very. I think you would work, but I don't know. You and I didn't get into enough specifics of what it is you guys, what services you offer, because I don't want to say like I have a contract with these guys, but
Okay.
I don't like how they're using my content for the marketing, right? They're using like drone videos, and like I want a video that you make
Yeah.
for my customers.
Mhm.
So I wanted to talk to you to see if that's something that you would still be interested in doing, or something that you would do, even though it's not like you guys wouldn't. I mean, I know before we kind of talked about how you would manage the campaigns and do
No,
ABC.
it sounds like you have people managing it now. So that's not something it, I'm not sure if I mentioned this when we last spoke, but we do that sort of relationship and that sort of arrangement with only 5% of our current client base. And we're, without getting into the weeds on that, we're kind of intentionally keeping it that way.
Right.
The other 95% are strictly video creative partners.
Okay.
and they tag team us because if they're in home service, they've got all the content of people out on the job site doing the thing. They've got the drone footage. But when it comes to actually like resonating with ideal homeowner that
Yeah.
has XYZ pain point and
Right.
wants to actually feel something from an ad,
Right.
they don't have the means to execute on
Right.
something like that. So
Right.
that's where we're tag teamed.
Right.
And all we would do is make these a handful of done for you ad videos that you would pass off to this current agency. I'll call them an agency, right?
Right.
You pass it off to those guys. They would still take their end to end ownership on managing the campaigns and managing your ad spend and all that good stuff. And you guys would only be tag teaming us for just the video ads.
Perfect. Yeah, that's all. That's it. Yeah, if you guys do the creatives, that's fantastic because
Great.
I know that mine suck. Right. I mean, they're not converting. I mean, they look good, but
Yeah.
it's not the market's on point. Right. It's got to be the message. Right. It's got to be
And
the message.
that's where it gets so frustrating is like some of these other home service guys will put like a boatload of money into like this really nice high-end commercial.
Right.
And they're like, it doesn't convert on Facebook. And it's like, yeah, that's because people that are doom scrolling on Facebook and Instagram that are a 45 to 65-year-old homeowner that are in your market, they're not watching TV. So they don't want to convert to something like that on like it needs to be native to Facebook. I've been touting them a little bit as being kind of like a sleeper ad. And all I mean by that is in a way they like slightly hide in the feed. Like, don't get me wrong, it will be like a talking head video that's talking at the pain points and stuff. But in a way, sometimes they're a little bit disguised as like, you're being pitched, but you also kind of don't, if that makes any sense at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, those work really, really well. And then, I mean, we've got like 15 different ad formats that we just regularly follow that do fantastically
Yeah.
for a lot of our guys. So yeah.
Well, Emily, I'm sold. I mean, you have 8,000 case studies. You have everybody. It's all positive results. I mean, I'm ready to go. I mean, you just tell me what the next steps are.
Cool. So we just need to agree upon the amount of video creatives that you want to get moving on.
Okay.
We have 5 different core packages. And that literally all boils down to the volume of ads that you want to rock with. My question to you before I tell you those numbers is I just want to have an understanding of how much you guys are putting towards your Facebook campaigns like today.
Yeah. So right now I'm at around $6,000 a month is what I'm doing on ad
Okay.
spend.
So we should.
Yeah. And I know, I mean, obviously I don't know enough about it. Right. So, I mean, I don't think that the answer is to just throw more money at it even if the creatives aren't on point. So that's kind of why I'm kind of like going back.
I agree.
But my niche is very specific, right? In the sense that you guys know what I mean, I'm sure we're probably going to have a big like onboarding call or I don't know if there's like you're going to you're going to want to know more about my business, right?
Yeah.
And my clientele. But yeah, I mean, I think that I don't want to, and you know this, right? I'm not trying to appeal to everybody. I'm trying to appeal to a very specific niche and a very specific demographic of person.
Yes.
So, yeah, I hope, yeah. So $6,000 a month. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of where I'm at right now.
So do you know what $6,000 brought you in net new sales this month?
So that's why I have my ads manager pulled up and was going to share my screen, but I do know that I haven't in 2 months, right? I've gotten about 25 leads. And only one of them has, this is where this is what I don't know. This is where I need work, right? I don't know. And this is where these guys that I'm working with are supposed to kind of help refine. And we've been working through over the weeks is it like, what is the customer journey? Where is the pain point? Where are they getting, is it the message or are they getting stuck in the sales funnel? Right. So, but I really think that it is the messaging. And I think that it is the creative that is the issue because
is your team calling these leads the second they come through the funnel?
I do. Right. So I have, so because these are all, every roof that I want to touch is going to be at least $100,000. Right. So it's only synthetic. You cannot get through the sales funnel unless your house is valued at $1 million or more. right? So you're not going to get passed. You're not even going to be able to submit your information for my lead magnet. But again, I'm hoping that they're being honest, right? And
Yeah.
then so they're getting these ads, and the phone number is bogus, the email
Yeah.
is bogus, right? All the content, the names are fake, right? And
Right.
so we've only
That's
had
a creative, that's a creative opportunity.
right. That's exactly what I'm thinking as well. So I mean, I think that that's it, right? And then if you have the right creative with the right messaging, then yeah, people are going to give you the right shit. They're going to give you the
Yeah.
right information.
Well, they're going to trust you more. It's going to
Exactly.
be like a more genuine, sort of like
Right.
authentic interaction, which
Agreed.
is what you're going for with this
Right.
caliber of homeowner.
Right. No, agreed. But yeah, I've had one convert. And
Okay.
even then it's not yet. That's it. Right. So one person so far.
One person was worth 100K.
Yeah. So his roof is so it's we're gonna close. I haven't done the job, but the contract signed, right? So I don't have the money, like it hasn't closed per se, but it's signed and we're just waiting on the final material to come in from the supplier.
Okay.
Yeah, it's $175,000 job, right? On
Sweet.
the roof. So,
So
I don't
that's to spend 6 or to spend 12 maybe to
yeah,
make
12.
that
Yeah, right.
is
Worth it.
solid. I
Right.
will tell I'm not bragging at all. Like I'm just literally stating numbers. We got numbers from a bathroom remodeling company that we supply the creatives for. They spent 6 this month and did 314.
Yeah.
And their average ticket is 18 to 25.
Yeah, it's
Um,
amazing.
lot of sales, lot of
Right.
really good sales from pretty qualified people. So yeah, I mean, I think with what you've got here, it's you're a numbers guy. You're going to spend more when it makes sense to spend more, which right now, like I think you're seeing nice initial early indicators, but like how can we dial things in a little bit better in order to make you want to spend more than just 6? And it's I mean, the bathroom company I'm saying the exact same thing to right now. Like, guys, if 1 is turning into 6, 6 can turn into 12, and 12 can
Right.
turn into 30. Like, yeah.
Right.
So with that being said, I think with where you're at right now, I would recommend we start with 2 of our smallest packs. We could get you 4 video ads made per month, or we could get you 6 video ads made every month. These video ads would be fueled to your current agency, and you guys would essentially decide where to go, like get them placed and rock them from there. The main nuance there is that our 4-pack is going to be shot by 1 person on the team, and our 6-pack would get you 2 different personalities. I like that, just from like we can hit 2 different types of homeowners. I'm not
Right.
at all saying that that's totally necessary. Our 10-pack would get you 3 people. For numbers sake and what those packages cost, our 10-pack monthly is $4,800 a month. The 6-pack is 35, and then the 4-pack is just 28.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I guess auditing those, like you tell me where it makes the most sense to start, and then we could always get you, more content as you really scale up your ad spend. We have much larger packs as well.
Yeah, no, I love it. I think it's all it's value, right? It's fair. Um, I'm good with the 10-pack, to be honest. I mean, but I kind of want to have a conversation with the guys, the marketing team. Because at the end of the day, I don't know how they A/B test these things. I don't know how I don't know what their process is. I mean, I feel like if I give them 10 videos, right? I mean, that's a lot of they should be able to do that, but I don't know how. I don't. You tell me, Emily. I mean, what do you think? You said lowest tier with 2, so you think I should start with 4-pack for 28? I mean, what do you recommend I should
If I
do?
were in your shoes right now with putting 6K currently behind your spend, I want to get you 2 personalities, and I would start with the 6-pack.
Okay.
We can always scale you into more content as you and the team start to test more and more and more. The team is going to be perfect with 6 videos, and putting 6K behind that's $200 a day. For really easy numbers, you're going to be giving each video or each creative roughly like $50 a day. And I can even have like an ongoing conversation with your agency in terms of additional kind of setup suggestions and how a lot of our other home service guys go about it without stepping on their toes, obviously.
Right.
But quite frankly, we're just going to make them look even better by getting them better ads to run. So yeah, I can get you 2 people across the 6-pack. We'd split it 3 and 3. And I'd go with like a little bit of an older demographic and someone younger, and they look like they've got money and all the good things that we need to portray. And yeah, kind of rock it from there.
Cool. All right, let's do it. Yeah,
Great.
let's do it.
So I need to get you into Slack because I'm going to send you an onboarding form that I'll have you, if you have some time tonight or this weekend to fill out. Can I send it to the Carlton at Lux Roof Pros?
Perfect.
Okay. And then we structure the creative packs. It is over a 3-month engagement. I didn't mention that yet. Basically the way that looks is I want you to look at us as your creative partner in this process for minimally 90 days. The way we structure it there on out is month by month thereafter. But ideally, I need to have a pulse check on the data alongside you and the agency to basically leverage that going into subsequent batches. So is that cool with you?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. We process right on Stripe. Can I just drop you Stripe link here in the chat?
Absolutely.
Okay, there's for the 6. And then I'll get our Slack channel set up real quick. Outside of Meta right now, are you guys on Google a lot, or like where do other leads come from for you currently?
No, yeah. So believe it or not, direct mail has actually been really successful for me.
Nice.
Direct mail has been working really well.
Do you do any? You don't work with dope marketing by chance, do you?
No,
Do
I
you know?
don't. I don't. I don't. I'm not a fan of Mr. Carroll. I'm not a fan of his.
How do you know him?
Oh, because he's in roofing, right? I mean, he's in the home service industry, and he goes to
Yeah, no, I know.
yeah, so he's he does a lot of the Facebook groups that I'm in, that a lot of roofers are in. He's prevalent in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
All good. I don't know if like yard signs and stuff would even be like a good for your this sort of offer here.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it could be worthwhile, but if you're having a lot of luck with direct mail, it just made me curious.
I do A-frames, right? So I'll do A-frames day of the build, right? And so we'll do we'll do displays day of the build, but yeah, we don't leave
That's
signs.
good.
We don't leave stuff there.
Nice.
But yeah, and canvassing and door knocking referrals. But there's a whole nother geographic area of the state that I can't, 4 hours south of here, there's like billions of dollars on the coast of retirement communities of people that live in $2.5 million houses that, I would love to be able to get your face in front of, or somebody on your team, that they do it.
All right, I'm getting Slack going.
I get all this in here. Okay, here we go. All right, did it go through there, Emily?
Let me check on my end. Yes, I see it. Appreciate it. I'm excited to work with you.
No, me too.
This will be good.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Amazing. So before we jump here, can you check your email and get the Slack Connect invite accepted? Do you use Slack currently for any other comms?
Yeah, we use it for the company. I use it for the company, and then I use it with my marketing guys.
Perfect.
So if you ever wanted to jump into that down the road and have a
Yeah.
conversation with those guys, have you heard of unorthodox.digital by
I don't
chance?
think so. No.
Yeah, that's who does it. They're good. I mean, again, they're very efficient, and I know that they're dialing it in and they're getting a response. But again, I don't results are all that matters, right? I'm getting a ton of engagement,
Yeah.
but none of that shit matters. So
I mean, I'd like to see, so on 6,000 in spend, you've generated 25 leads at this point.
approximately, I mean, let me see. I mean, I have
That lead cost is very, like, if I'm just speaking really candidly with you, that's super, super high for a lead. And for you to tell me that the leads aren't even that crazy, crazy quality, I'm not too amped up about it. But I think, like, I'm saying, like, whatever, this is our baseline. Like, we can get it a lot better. But a $240 lead, if that is truly the math, that's very, very, like, expensive in the industry.
yeah. I mean, I know that there's something's wrong, right? I
Yeah.
mean, I 100% fully believe you are the answer, right? That's what I think. I think it is the message, right?
Yeah.
Because the message is I've spent a ton of money on creatives, right? But again, they're generic, right? They don't speak
Yeah.
to my audience. It's a drone
Yeah.
video of a
It
250,
does nothing.
right? It
Yeah.
doesn't do anything,
Yeah.
right? So I mean, I know that they're tweaking the ads. They're trying all these different things. But yeah, it's the creatives, right?
Yeah.
It's the creatives, and I think that's the problem.
Yep. Sweet. Well, so from here, I am going to send you over the intake form. If you can spend some time on that, like I said, later today or tonight, that would be awesome. And then really from there, give me a nudge in Slack. We'll review it, make sure that we have everything we need in order to dive right into strategy and scripting. That typically gives us all the information that's needed. And then we'll run the scripts by you before we go off and dive into production on anything. And then, yeah, rock and roll from there.
Love it. Love it.
Sweet. Good
Awesome.
stuff. Give me 2 minutes. I'll send you the Slack message with that intake form. And then, like I said, just give me a heads up in Slack when it's all set on your end.
Sounds good, Emily. Have fun in
All right.
Dawsonville.
Yeah, we will. You might make me want to film an ad while I'm actually in Georgia because I'll really look like I'm in the environment. I wish I was talking to you like 4 days earlier because we'd have your scripts and everything like all ready to rock, but
Yeah.
whatever. Maybe if I'm feeling I'm not making any promises, but if I'm feeling spontaneous, maybe I'll whip up an ad.
Oh, there you go. Love it. All
All
right.
right,
Thanks,
cool.
Emily.
I'll chat with you soon. See ya.